2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Northwest Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Now, that looked pretty good the whole way. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Currently 1 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Playing from around 190 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Big chance here. Well done.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Time for the second shot into the third. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Currently a couple under for the round. Next up is this two-shot hole. Oh, well done. From around 220 yards.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Opting for the 5-wood. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Wow, what happened there?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Ooh. Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? If he makes this, he'll save his par. And there it is.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Let's take a look at HV3. Oh, almost went in. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Well, that's a handy shot. Going with a 3-wood here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Are you kidding me? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Opting for the 3-wood. That's just inside the range. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Trailing by 4 strokes. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Where did that come from? That's not his style. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Oh!
Nice.
Lining up from the sand now. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He's currently tied for 11th. Here we have a short par 5. Well struck. Now 4 under par, just on the fringe of the top 10. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a good looking shot there. A spot in the top 5 on the line here.
Looking really good.
And down it goes for an eagle. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. He finds himself in a share of 4th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time now to take in the 9th hole. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one. Ah, yes.
Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is their look at birdie.
And down it goes. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He's currently sitting in 4th position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Going with the hybrid.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And a chance to move into a tie for 2nd here. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And it's Lydia Ko in top spot. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. But there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling.
Pretty good shot there.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And here we are with the third shot. And only one off the pace here. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Such soft hands.
Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares top spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's begin the 14th.
Stonking drive there.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
This one might need to set. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Let's catch up with Harold Varner. Okay, time to return to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. It was on a good line. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Solid par putt, that. And now this player sits in second behind the leader, Lydia Ko. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Handy effort, that one. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Go in. A well holed. Now an impressive 9 under par with just a few holes remaining.
Well, we got some kind of battle going on out there.
Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Great shot. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Wow. Came close on that one. Well played. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance. It'll be good to hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This has eyes for the hole. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Opting for the 5-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today, as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. You like that, didn't you? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
How close was that to going down? He knows if he can get this putt to drop, and that'll do it. Holds it for the win.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Royal Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
No, you can't out-Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 7.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, my. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. This is buckets. And back to the play, shall we? Just a short putt remaining here. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Attaboy. Good shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
That one should find the surface. That's inside the range. What a shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Teeing off here at the 4th. That's a bit out of shape. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Here we are at Lachlan Crossing, the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you're going to go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And back to the course with the live action. 4 feet to the cup. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. Opting for the 9-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, how about that one? And that will take him to 7 under. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. That's heading for the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Tied for 2nd place. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
That will work. He's currently sitting in 3rd place. We have a par 4 on this one. Oh, that was mashed. Second shot here at the 10th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Yikes!
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. The Spaniard, John Rahm, currently on top of things right now. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Look, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Lining up the birdie putt here. And this is a familiar sight. Jon Rahm leads this tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. This putt is about 17 feet long. Go on, get in the hole. That's inside the range. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place behind Jon Rahm.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver. That was wonderfully done. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. That's nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke back and right in it. Oh, that was pure. It's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Beautiful shot.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
This shot from about 190 yards out. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Opting for the 6-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, right by the hole. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7. This looks to be heading to the green. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. Hello golf fans, Luke Elvey here, and I'm delighted to be joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam in the booth. And Beamer, the juices are flowing. This quest for the FedEx Cup has begun.
Tell you what, the folks at home are in for some kind of treat. The action out there has been sensational. Looking forward to seeing how this week shakes out.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Nice out the rough here.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. And he's hit that inside the range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Starting to look really good.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Outstanding approach shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. They're staring this down for eagle.
Oh, what a super shot.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
He's currently tied for 9th. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
A bit too much pace on that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Going with the 5 iron here. Should find the green. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Surely it's going to.
That's frustrating. That's a solid par. Now 4 back after that hole. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Oh, well played. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for 7th. The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Playing from around 160 yards, just 3 back from the leader. Not bad. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
It's got a chance. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place.
Looks good.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 8 under. And now to the standings. They sit in 2nd place behind Ricky Fowler.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required.
Nicely done.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just 1 stroke off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that was so close to going in. Putting for birdie. Currently 9 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see.
That dog will hunt.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, just missed. This is a par putt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now we have this player currently tied for first with Ricky Fowler. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Outstanding shot. High quality. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That could play. That should set up another chance.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction. Looking better.
How did that miss? Okay, let's head to the next. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead.
They've chosen to club down here.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
Who's going to come out on top? I have no idea, but I'm sitting back and enjoying watching the action.
And that makes him tied for first. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Or maybe even a par can be hard. Going with the hybrid.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Wow, what a shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Looking good.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Sitting at 12 under par for the day. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Well, this one's right at the pin. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently in a share of top spot. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. This one needs to kick left. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. This putt for him to win the event. I like the look of this. And as the putt finds the bottom of the cup, that is a win to celebrate.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich. Getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to welcome you to the second week of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside 2002 PGA champ Rich Beam. Beamer, this is exciting, isn't it? We're getting into the big stuff here. Looking forward to seeing who goes on to win this FedEx Cup.
Luke, always a blast being alongside you, my friend. Looking forward to seeing how this quest for the FedEx Cup shakes out this season.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And the rivalry seems to be inspiring this player to make some great putts. That will bring them closer together on the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the tournament. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Be the ball, Danny. No. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
He's currently tied for 15th. Now we head to the first of the par fives in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Amazing how often whoever wins this week, because they've now got that huge advantage going into the Tour Championship and the way that's sort of staggered these days, this is a big tournament to win.
It is, and knowing full well that they will start having a decent advantage over second place at the Tour Championship. There's a lot to play for the guys that are in the top 5 right now, because they know if they play well enough and win or even finish second, enough to get them over into that top spot going into Tour Championship week, that's massive for them. And I think that there's also a little bit extra in there as well. I love this tournament. Been coming to the BMW for many years. Love the fact that the Evans Scholar Foundation is a big part of it, where kids, they generate a lot of money for these kids, caddies around the country, a lot of them in the Midwest, go ahead and put them through school. The great thing about it, Luke, is that a lot of these kids who are caddying really aren't golfers. They're just out there because they learned how to caddy at their local golf course, and all of a sudden they've done so well, and now they've got an opportunity to go to college because of that. It's a great foundation, great program here.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
If they sink this putt, they'll pull ahead of Justin Rose. Let's see if they can ramp up this rivalry.
And that's a masterstroke. It not only improves their position in the field, but they're now ahead of their rival.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green, and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there, because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the 5th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4, measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
And he'll move into the top 10.
And it's great to see Ricky Fowler back on top of this leaderboard.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Yeah, that was a safe play. 13 feet to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 4 strokes. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Second shot here on the 8th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in quite narrowly up there with the bunkers come into play. Second shot, maybe slightly back uphill to a green that is absolutely colossal.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Well hold. Let's move on.
And a sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Now 5 strokes behind. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
And it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. If they can get it up and over a small rise, the ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Just 3 strokes back.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Great touch.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yeah, quality shot, that. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Xander Schauffele currently on top of the leaderboard here. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? And here we are with the third shot. Only a few shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Hey, that's a chance. Oh, well played.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
A birdie putt awaits.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Super shot, that.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
And as we head to the next, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron, short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
And this is a mighty performance. Look at the player creeping up the leaderboard at just the right time.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
And now they're sitting in second place behind Xander Schauffele.
Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Oh, absolutely flushed. A look to get to 13 under par.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Is tracking.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
And the sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot.
And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Rich, a really good par 4.
just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot slightly back up the hill to a two-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
And coming up well short.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And that's how he signs off on this event. Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Bean, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, you're going to get fears from Finau every day. Good luck in this rivalry. I think you're going to need it. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good.
A par putt on the table.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's in a share of 3rd place. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, get down.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
This one started out on a good line. Yeah, you'll take that. Currently at 3 under for the day.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 3rd. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here.
And that puddle drop. Well done. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Wonderfully played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
That was special. And this putt to move into a tie for third. Just 2 shots back after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. From about 100 yards.
He's 2 shots back.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's tidy. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Currently -5. Currently tied for third. Going with the 5-wood.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Yeah, nicely played. Hold this putt and a chance for second place. It was on a good line. This one's for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Lovely effort that. This one from about 160 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. They get a little ground draw here. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Nicely done. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Just 2 shots behind.
This one is all over it.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
This one's tracking.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him to 8 under. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
Yeah, that one will play. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That's frustrating.
Putting for a par now. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Time to face a par 4 now. Second shot here on the 12th.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Around 110 yards to go. He's currently tied for the lead.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, almost went in. That was a beauty.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 14th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Currently 11 under par for the round. looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the hybrid.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Tracking. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards, deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. And this putt coming up for his par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And after a recent switch of the nines here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke? They need this putt to force the playoff.
This really...
Well, there you have it. The FedEx Cup champion. It barely gets bigger than that these days.
It doesn't hardly, Luke, and I got to say, I mean, what a round, what a way to finish it. The players just got to be exhausted, going through so many emotions. I mean, obviously you're thinking about the money, but listen, this is a culmination of some amazing play this year. I couldn't be happier for them. Job well done.
Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
This player had an eagle on this hole in regulation. Let's see if they can reproduce the magic in the playoff.
Handy effort, that one. Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely take dead aim.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's a handy shot. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for eagle.
This is on a great line.
Well, that is so cool. What a moment at exactly the right time.
It took them a little longer than usual, but what a way to win this one, Luke. Amazing putt.
Well, there's a moment you love to see every week on tour.
And it only took one hole for this player to get the win. Luke, great job.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's some good golf right there. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
Cannot imagine a better way to start their round off with an opening eagle.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Well struck. Second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. An opportunity to make their par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 2 under for the day. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
Currently a couple under for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. 11 feet to the cup. If it's up, it could be in. Wonderful shot. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Well, Rich, this player's certainly looking sharp out there on the course after signing with a new apparel company, it appears.
Look good, feel good, play good, I say, Luke. I say clothes make the man, clothes make the woman, clothes make the player in this instance. I think it's always a refreshing change when you go to a new apparel company, because I think it just gives you a sense of giddiness, like it's something brand new and you take it out for a spin. I always like getting, new clothing, new apparel to wear out there on the golf course. I don't know, it just kind of invigorated me. Gave me some energy. It made me feel, bigger and taller and faster and stronger. It didn't. I know that for a fact, but you know what? I liked it. It felt good to be out there in brand new clothing.
Well, I like the look of this. You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby.
You see that one just drip back on the flag? Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Good shot there, Beamer. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's pretty tidy. Well played. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. Atta boy, good shot. Well played, mate. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Ooh. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Now 4 back after that hole. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. He's in a share of 15th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That one's heading down Broadway. From around 170 yards here.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Well, an important putt here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. That is hunting for the hole. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Great shot. Playing from around 150 yards here. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That might be one club too many. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Well, that was pure. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Great looking shot, this. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is headed towards the nasty stuff.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Time now for the 4th shot.
He's 2 shots back.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Good looking putt. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Setting up now on a par 4.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. That's a good way to move into the top 10. He's in a share of 7th place.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
Really going to have to dig deep here if they want to win this title.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Welcome to this par 5 hole. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Oh, well played. Playing from around 230 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Well, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now.
Currently 14 under for the round. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there are some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff. Pretty good shot there.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
He shares top spot.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Not bad. And they've got this left to win the Bluff Championship. And with that, a victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
No question, a wonderful driver of the golf ball, brilliant with his irons, super short game, and as you noted, that fire in his belly continues to burn brightly. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Time to tee off at the second. That's a good-looking shot there. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is a nice confidence booster. Downhill green, club down.
Going with the 5-wood. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Okay, that'll work.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Come on, don't be shy.
That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Currently a couple under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, well done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Yes, they've made it. Currently at -3 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
That should find the surface. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
It's amazing
to see how good this player is in full flow.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This hole here is a par 4. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 7th. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He currently sits in 3rd position. Teeing off now on this par 3.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
You like that, didn't you? Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Get in. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing from around 160 yards. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one heading towards the green. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And this putt to move into a share of first place. looking really good, this one. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Look, they're in the top 10, and they're actually making a really nice push up this leaderboard. Let's see how they play over this final 9 holes.
Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, this looks pure. He's made it for eagle. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Nicely done. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Opting for the 6 iron.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Nice line. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by 3 strokes now. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Oh, so close.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Still in the lead now after that hole. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water. This is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. He's currently sitting in first place. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. That's tidy. Opting for the 5-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Tried to get to 16 under with this putt.
This is on a stupendous line.
Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
Time to face a par 4. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Oh, how about that one?
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Well, Rich, I'm in awe. Just how well are they playing?
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Outstanding approach shot. A 7-footer right here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That's frustrating. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
We have a par 5 at this one. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Lovely effort, that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here. 29 feet.
Oh, get in. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. At -2, going along nicely today. Here we are at the third.
Trying to calm himself down after that eagle's last. Nicely done.
Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the fourth hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
A bit short with that effort.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. This putt is about 8 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 4 under. He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's nicely done. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This one's dialed in. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 5 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th. Yeah, that one will play. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
This one has eyes for the hole. That's inside the range, and that will take him to 7 under. He's in a share of 3rd place.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Going with the hybrid. This one is right down the pipe. And he's safely on the green. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Get excited. This could go in. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 8 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say, this player is awfully solid.
Yeah, this is a quality-looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good. This has a real chance.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 2.
Wow.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. It's time for a one-shotter. Going with the pitching wedge here.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Good shot there, Beamer.
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Like the look of this one. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that's 8 birdies today. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That's some good golf right there. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Not a bad play, that one.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Currently in first position. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 4 feet to the cup. And the putt drops now a sweet 16 under heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead with 4 holes to go, do they have what it takes to get the job done?
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Lining up the birdie putt here.
It starts off on a good line.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple of holes.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Nicely done. Second shot here at the 18th. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
Looking.
They've made it back in the winner's circle, Rich.
Hat trick of victories now. 3 of them. Gotta say, this player is on fire.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
They got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone. And they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin.
Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Just didn't drop. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Nice stroke. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
So far, so good.
And down it goes. Currently 1 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That's disappointing.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
Oh, yeah. A shot of the day. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 3 under. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. It was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And now at 3 under overall. The par 3-6, one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Well played.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Oh, this is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Putting for birdie.
Looking really good.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. 14-footer.
This is their look at birdie.
This one's looking good.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
And tidy looking shot, that one.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This one looking really good.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers.
Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flag stick they can see.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And that brings to an end that hole. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. It's on a great line. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That is a beauty. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a super shot. Now at -9 for the tournament. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hopping right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This putt to try and save their par.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
This 15th hole, a very strong par 4, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right. Just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move.
Nicely done.
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
Yes, Luke, and only 2 holes to go in this event.
This one's online. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Time for the second shot at the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, this would be a timely one to hole. Let's make this putt.
I really hope this one drops for him.
This one's tracking. Oh, that's a ripper. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The finishing hole at Riviera, famous for so many exciting finales in tournament history. Rich, take us through the tee shot and approach.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
And this putt is for an astonishing score of 58. This is buckets. And with that putt, concludes this player's round. The event, but does that really matter when you come up against a player of the calibre of Brooke Henderson and beat her, Henny?
No, not at all, Luke. You have just beat a multiple major champion. Nothing matters anymore. Not your mum, not your dad, not your dog or your cat. Nothing matters. Not many people can boast about that. So, a great result.